Hey, what's up everybody? Show you guys the movies here first, and all these are on Blu-ray. First two here, man, gave me a reason to start hitting up my oddball pawn shop here in Kingman. As in, I got these dirt freaking cheap and they didn't even charge me tax. As in, they hardly ever get them in. This is the first time I've seen some there. So they just sell them the same price as a regular old DVD movie. Anyways, got Constantine on Blu-ray, and the disc looks brand new. Got it for $3, DVD price. And Hellboy 2, Golden Army on Blu-ray for $3. Killer freaking deal. Then after I picked up the retro goodness from my buddy's giant yard sale type store, went over to Pawn World, and they had about 5 Blu-rays in. Same thing, hardly get them in, but they sell theirs for $5 a piece, which cheap enough. Got District 9 on Blu-ray, and disc look brand new. Actually, this one, if I take it out of the cardboard packaging here, it looks brand new. Same thing with this one. Got the new Star Trek movie, or newish Star Trek movie on Blu-ray. This one, it hasn't even been opened. It is still sealed in cellophane. Got Kevin James and Paul Blart Mall Cop on Blu-ray, sealed for $5. I love my pawn shops, man. Gotta love them. Now, on the retro goodness that I got from my buddy's giant yard sale place, he must have gotten in a whole box full of just old school type electronics type things, going back to shit, middle 80s at the most. As in, these go back. Anyways, this has to do with video games, old school video games, and they are all still in packages. Got one switch box here. This is one of the more common ones, to where it was just direct wire hookup for a really old school set, no cable line type hookup. And then, speaking of cable line type hookups, got a couple of these, which are the upgraded ones that have coaxial hookup on them for cable TV. It's the other one, just a little bit more trashed on the packaging. Also got old school RCA type cable for hooking up a game system, as in Intellivision, ColecoVision, or whatever, that doesn't already have the cable built in to one of these. And it's one of the heavy duty ones, to where it was the thick rubberized covering on it. Shielded really good, so gonna try that out on this system and see if I get any bit better signal, or the same signal as the heavy duty one that I already had on it. Anyways, because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday's the first day that he opens his store during the week, and then he's open up till, I believe, Sunday or whatever, through the weekend. He's having half price. I got each one of these for $0.25, so everything for $1, man. Too freaking cool. Now, speaking of retro type stuff, I want to show you guys my old school TV here again, as in, I'm going to be opening this thing up to do some work on it. So, put this on hold for a second. Anyways, for anybody new, as in new subscribers or just outright new watchers of my videos, this is my 1970s RCA dial TV, color. This one is very special to my heart, as in, that was the same situation with the previous owner, or possibly the person that originally had this. As in, I think this thing belonged to a TV technician. This one's been modified for composite video, which I believe this is like a 1975 RCA TV. Back in the day, that was unheard of. there wasn't that much that I could think of other than when the original Nintendo came out that you would hook up with an audio and video cable. Anyways, the switches too, as in it's got one of the old toggle type metal switches where you just flip it up and down. It's starting to wear out to where it won't hold the composite signal. Want to open it up and see if I can either fix or replace that. And then also they modified the volume on it to where it's got like a little bit of a booster or whatever, or just separate volume, as in there must be a little circuit board hooked up to all that goodness. That the switch on it is starting to wear out, as in it's one of those old switches that you'd have on a lamp, say about that long, to where you turn it on and you keep turning it to make the brightness go up on your lamp. So it's not just that I want to see if I can fix that. I am curious as all hell to see how the hell they were able to do it on one this old. As in, younger guys out there, even anybody in their 20s or whatever, probably isn't going to be able to spot this, but those are old parts. I don't even think you can get the old lamp switches like that anymore. And on the little toggle switches like that, those I believe you can still get a Radio Shack, just not all heavy metal, as in heavy duty like that one. Same thing with the RCA jacks there for the audio and video. Those are really heavy duty, as in just chunkier parts, made better, as in stuff was just made better back in the days on some of this electronics type stuff. And then on the inside, I can't see the little circuit board for the extra volume in there. It must be tucked to the side or whatever, but as you can see, it's all transparent to where you can see through at the wires. I want to see what the hell's on that thing. So try and fix that. Plus, for anybody that's watched my last two videos on the Intellivision gameplay, it really shows up on the Intellivision games because most of them have like a border of color around the outer edge. The picture's off by quite a bit, like a good inch off to the right, to where I just gotta open it up and adjust it vertical or horizontal or whatever and get it all centered up good. So unfortunately, a lot of these old TVs had all that on the back to where you just turn the little dial or whatever. This one, I gotta get to the inside of it. So don't know if that video will be tonight or anything. I'm gonna see if I can make room on my clutter desk here to open this puppy up and start working on it. But if I do that, I will use the sun there that is shining on my desk, as in that's what this damn cam does. It amplifies light big time, and shine it inside this puppy and see if I can show you guys that mod for anybody that's interested. So check back later on tonight. That's probably when I'll post it. See if there's a video up yet showing the inside of this puppy. So catch y'all later. Feel free to comment as usual.